Welcome to the official SmackDown live review and results video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring those bells for all notifications. Oh boy. Oh boy. It really does suck to not have Twitter. It really does. But, as you guys know, I don't know if you guys heard, but my Twitter account got suspended yesterday morning. You wanna know why? Because all these trolls, all these casuals and shit, they want to report me because I spoke nothing but the truth about them. I don't regret anything I tweeted out. I don't. But the difference between a Twitter suspension and a Twitter ban, I can still get my account back. Now, I did some research and then I found out that, it says don't panic. I will read you guys the research that I just did earlier. What did it say here? Let me just research it myself. Give me a second. Let me just research this myself. It says, I'm going to research how long is a Twitter suspension? So I went to Google, social media. I went on Google, and I searched up how long is a Twitter suspension. Now, it says here, don't panic. Your account has been suspended, not banned. So DJ Storms, if you're watching, there's a difference between a suspension and a ban. Big difference. You just have to contact Twitter support, explain your problem clearly, provide a short explanation of your problem, and have patience. It normally takes 7 days to get your account unsuspended. I'm okay with that. I could wait a week. Now, obviously, I did my appeal with Twitter support, and I still haven't gotten back yet. But I did report the Red Sox fan that called me a stupid N-word. They told me that his account has also been suspended. So, karma is a big bitch. Oh, I know. Karma hurts, and it's the biggest bitch of them all. But I'm good. I'm doing okay. If you guys are missing me in the group chat, I miss you guys too. And I'll be back in less than a week. I'll be back in, 6 days. And you guys know these 6 days go by quick. So, I'll be completely fine. But, I was talking to TM last night about SmackDown Live, and then he was telling me this is exactly what he tweeted me. I mean, not tweeted. This is exactly what he texted me. So I asked him, how's SmackDown? He says it's boring and confusing. He also tells me they just need to end the brand split. And I said, facts. And then he also told me that Daniel Bryan and Rowan won the Smackdown Tag Team titles. We'll talk about that in the review. And I said, wow. And he said, and Kofi defended his title tonight against Sami Zayn and AJ Styles. And he also tells me that this whole wild card thing is a mess. I didn't watch Raw last night. I didn't care. I didn't watch SmackDown last night. I didn't care either. Listen, I got home last night at almost 11:30. I was going to give you guys a review last night, but I told myself, I'll do it tomorrow. So then, TM also told me that SmackDown was just boring with no sense behind it. It was just a mess. So then, I said, all right, no point to review it. Left a comment, though, on his review. And then I did research on a Twitter suspension. I have to wait a week. And then, he also says, then we'll see you back in a week, bro. I don't blame you for not reviewing the show. Now, I'm going to review the show. I just didn't want to review it last night. Because the simple fact that, I got home at 11:30 after the simple fact that the Yankee game had a fucking almost 2-hour rain delay last night. I didn't get home till like 11:30 midnight last night. So I was like, nope. I got home from work, took a shower, went right back to sleep. But, give me a second here. It's still good like that. Oh, perfect. Still good. Okay, fine. So, I've heard that SmackDown was just boring, according to what TM told me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to give you guys a review. I'm going to do the same thing like I did with Raw. I didn't watch Raw. I gave you guys my reaction. Do the same thing here for SmackDown. I'm going to read the results that happened on my notes, and then I'm going to react it as if I'm watching SmackDown Live. Sound good? Good. All right. But like I said, guys, since I cannot plug my Twitter, I can't plug my Twitter yet because my Twitter account got suspended, so I can't even do anything at this point. I just can't. But if you guys don't know who I am your boy Chris. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. On this Wednesday, May 8th, 2019. Yeah, I know. SmackDown review on a Wednesday. Yeah, I know. Get used to it. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. If you guys found that SmackDown Live was boring, horrible, terrible. If you guys think that the fucking wildcard rule is completely fucking terrible, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought of SmackDown Live last night. I didn't watch it, so I'm going to give you guys my reaction right here on the channel. And if you guys are new to the channel looking for Raw reviews, SmackDown review, NXT, Throwback Thursday, Top 10 Fridays, a wrestling podcast, and gaming content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for all notifications. Check out Monday Night Raw review from Monday night. The worst episode of Monday Night Raw of 2019, and I didn't even watch the fucking show. I had people literally tweet at me that Raw was terrible. Raw should be thrown in a dumpster fire. Shit like that. And I saw TM's Raw review on Monday night. You know when Raw is completely terrible, when TM is pissed the fuck off. Raw review is left on the channel right now. Link to this video will be in the annotation above in the upper right hand corner of the screen. If you guys missed episode 20 and episode 19 of the podcast, make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. Episode 20 of the podcast, of the reality podcast, Bray Wyatt is working on Harper being a part of the Firefly Funhouse. Would you guys be okay with that? Leave a comment down below on this specific video. I would love to have Luke Harper part of the Firefly Funhouse. Use him. Use him. Link to episode 20 of the reality podcast will be in the annotation above in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Check out episode 19 of the reality podcast. Happened this past Friday, this past weekend. It's Jon Moxley on his way to All Elite Wrestling. Link to episode 19 of the podcast will be in the annotation in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. If you guys missed Throwback Thursday, we reviewed the 1998 King of the Ring. Now, if you guys know that, you guys should know that King of the Ring 1998 is my top 5 all-time favorite pay-per-views of all time. And this pay-per-view featured the greatest Hell in a Cell match of all time. Link to this video will be in the annotation above in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Don't forget, guys, that this is the official home of the reality podcast, so make sure you guys are connecting with your boy starting next week on social media. If I get my Twitter back, my Twitter will be your boy Chris183. I don't have Instagram anymore. I deleted my Instagram yesterday because there's just no use of it. There's just no use of it. And Snapchat, I am on Snapchat and Twitter. Instagram, no more. So you guys are gonna follow me on Snapchat at Chris Most Hated. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys show your support by hitting that subscribe button and ringing those bells for all notifications. Let's review SmackDown Live tonight with the opening segment. SmackDown Live opened up with a Raw superstar this week, AJ Styles. Wow. Okay. Whatever. Cool. He said that he missed the blue brand even though it's only been 2 weeks. He brought up the wild card rule and how there are 4 superstars allowed per week. Neat rule, Vince. Yeah. Yeah. Vince is a genius though, right? From what I heard. Vince is a genius, right? So Styles said he's sure as hell going to be the first one to do it. Then all of a sudden Sami Zayn comes out after being murdered via the dumpster on Raw this past Monday. Zayn called the Louisville crowd Kentucky Fried Hillbillies. He said that Styles' ego has spiraled out of control. Then Styles made a joke about how Zayn smells bad thanks to the dumpster he jumped out of on Monday night that Braun Strowman put him through. Styles told Zayn to take a shower, and a take a shower chant broke out. Yeah, nice job, Vince, on that. Sure. Then Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods comes out next. This wildcard rule has to make Woods and his up, up, down, down channel very happy. Factual. Kofi asked what AJ was doing on SmackDown Live tonight. AJ asked if he saw him on Raw last night, so he figured he'd come to the blue team and return the favor. Woods quotes Ice Cube, check yourself before you wreck yourself, fool. So Ice Cube used to say. And then Kofi said he's the champ now. Sammy told Kofi that he can't be thinking about giving Styles the WWE title match tonight. Then he said that these people are not happy for you. He said that Kofi got a taste of their affection and is not authentic. If anyone deserves a title shot tonight, it's him. So Zayn wants the match. Now, I gotta ask this question. We've seen Sami Zayn in competition just one time. On the Raw after WrestleMania when he fought Finn Balor for the IC title. What has Sami Zayn done to warrant himself a WWE Championship match? I don't know. Other than having that one match against Finn Balor and then fucking shitting on the fans every single week ever since. That warrants you a championship match? I don't think so. Listen, I love Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn does not deserve a WWE Championship match. Kofi stopped him and asked, seriously, Sam, what is that smell? Then the take a shower chant started again. Nice job, Vince, again. Woods said Zayn smells like his 10th grade sock drawer. Bruh. Tough. Kingston said he took on Bryant last night to prove what happened at Mania was not a fluke. He's a fighting champion and he's going to face either Sammy and AJ. Triple threat chants broke out and then they did a WWE World Heavyweight Champion hip swirl. Hip swivel. Just swirl. Swivel. We still don't know who's facing Kofi, but it'll be someone. KO cuts a promo saying it's his birthday. Happy birthday to Kevin Owens. So he's getting the day off. He's still winning the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank. Now, it's possible. I'm going to say this now. It's possible. I can see this happen. Either Kofi retains the championship at Money in the Bank and somebody cashes in on him, or KO wins the championship. Now, I don't think that Kofi, to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you. Kofi's title reign, all of a sudden, is just there. Yeah, Kofi's champion. Okay. It's just there. How many people care about Kofi being champion? I'm starting to not care, in my honest opinion. He's still throwing pancakes. He's still gyrating around the fucking ring and stuff. You're the WWE champion. And I said this last week on SmackDown Review. I said this last week. Kofi is not a serious WWE champion. He's not serious. He's still throwing pancakes, gyrating and shit. Stuff like that. I don't want to see that out of my WWE champion. Yeah, sure, Kofi is a fighting champion. Yeah, sure. But at the end of the day, who's going to care? Who's going to care? Now, the match between Kofi and KO at Money in the Bank should be a great match. But at this point, if I'm Kofi, well, at this point, if I'm Vince, I'm dropping it. I'm having Kofi drop the title. No, nobody wants to see it. Nobody cares. He's champion. They got it. They got through it already. What's next? And then think about it. If Kofi retains the championship, who else on SmackDown Live is a big of a threat to take Kofi Kingston's title? You can't give it to fucking Daniel Bryan. He's SmackDown Tag Team Champion. He's a SmackDown Tag Team Champion, which we'll go over as we go on with this review. But from what I'm seeing here, from what I'm reading here, I could tell SmackDown was bad tonight. Just in the opening segment. And on top of that, Vince is having Kofi defend the championship on Raw Monday night and on SmackDown. And you think for 1 second that's going to improve the ratings? No. It's not. In my opinion, it's just not. And then Vince thinks that this wild card rule is going to enhance up the ratings. No, it's not. You might as well at this point kill the brand split at this point. You might as well just kill the brand split. We got a match between Ali and Andrade. This match went 6 minutes, and this match went to a no contest. Andrade and Ali wrestled for a little bit, but Randy Orton soon jumped in and hit an RKO out of nowhere. This was called for disqualification. Ali tried to fight back, but Orton eventually hit an RKO on him. The entire match ended with Randy in the ring looking up at the Money in the Bank briefcase. I gotta ask this question. Is Orton a heel? Is Randy Orton a heel? Now, I know that sometimes when Orton hits the RKO, he gets this big pop and stuff. I gotta ask, is he a babyface or is he a heel? Can somebody answer this question for me? Seriously, is Orton a babyface or a heel? I would love to know. The last time I checked, when Orton was in his feud with Jeff Hardy, going into Hell in a Cell, you saw how sadistic Orton was. Sadistic. Bringing back memories of 2009 Randy Orton. And that was his best thing of his entire career. 2009 Randy Orton. That sadistic, punting Vince in the skull, punting Shane in the skull, DDTing Stephanie, targeting the whole McMahon family just to get to the WWE Championship. I love that Randy Orton. This Orton, I don't know what the fuck we got. He gets a big pop because of an RKO. No. Shane McMahon comes out. Shane took some time to talk about how the Miz really attacked him last night in cowardly fashion. Then he insulted the Kentucky crowd for not understanding big words. Shane said that he will win Money in the Bank. Then he got down to business. Shane said he'll defeat Miz at Money in the Bank. And then he got down to business. Shane McMahon credited Lars Sullivan for injuring Jeff Hardy once again, even though he didn't do it. Obviously, this happened at a fucking house show. Then McMahon wondered who would be worthy to be the new champions. Now, I'm thinking to myself here, and I tweeted this out last week. No, I think I tweeted this, I believe, Sunday. I bet you money. I think I said this on Raw Review Monday. Yeah, I said it on Raw Review Monday. I guarantee you, Shane's going to give the titles to the B team. Guarantee you. Heavy Machinery? No, not Heavy Machinery. Kofi and Xavier? No. The Colognes? No. So then he decided what to do and introduced Daniel Bryan and Rowan. The Usos came out next and said that they needed to earn those titles. The Usos are here as part of the wild card rule. Then the Usos called Bryan and Rowan out for a tag team title match. Shane McMahon said he will enjoy watching this, and the match will happen right now. He'll also enjoy watching the Blue Brand Boys kick the Twins back to Monday Night Raw. So we got a Smackdown Tag Team title match between the Usos and Daniel Bryan and Rowan. In my honest opinion, this was fucking predictable. Usos are on Monday Night Raw, so by default and by logic, Daniel Bryan and Rowan are going to win the Smackdown Tag Team titles. And that's exactly what happened. Jay hit Bryan. I heard the match was good. I heard the match was all right. It wasn't that bad. I heard the match was okay. Jay hit Bryan on the apron, and then Rowan went outside too. Then the Usos hit double dive, but Rowan caught them. Bryan hit a running knee, and then Jay super kicked Bryan and Rowan. Suddenly, Rowan hit the Iron Claw Slam for the win. Daniel Bryan and Rowan are on your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Now, I'm not going to shit on this because I love Daniel Bryan and Rowan. So I'm not going to completely shit on it. But you could have at least done a tournament to declare a new SmackDown Tag Team Champion. At least a tournament. Or you could have just merged the brand split right there and then. But who am I to say, right? After the match, Shane McMahon stuck around and he had something to say about Money in the Bank. Then The Miz jumped in before Shane could even say anything. The Miz beat Shane around the ring. It looks like The Miz is the fourth superstar on the show. Raw Superstars on the show. The Miz didn't stop and he chased Shane up the ramp. Suddenly, the B team jumped The Miz. So much for the Miztourage. You guys remember the Miztourage. The Miz took care of Axel and Dallas before Shane leveled The Miz with a steel chair twice. Then they showed Daniel Bryan and Rowan walking backstage when Heavy Machinery walked up to them and they shared a silent moment. Now, I'm going to sit here and predict that Daniel Bryan and Rowan are going to defend the SmackDown Tag Team titles at Money in the Bank against Heavy Machinery. I'm going to sit here and ask, what has Heavy Machinery done to get a SmackDown Tag Team title match? Ever since they got drafted to SmackDown, we haven't seen them in action. So I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen here. No idea. But then we get Ember Moon and Carmella versus Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. When it comes to the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, Mandy Rose just has that look. Blonde hair, she's beautiful, big ass, big tits. She's bound to get pushed. Now, if Ruby Riott was in this matchup, no question, she should be in this matchup. I would have said 100% Ruby Riott is going to win the women's Money in the Bank contract. And TM can agree with me here. I got Mandy Rose winning the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I got her winning. It's just that who else on the women's matchup is even credible enough to win? Mandy's the only woman there to win. So by default and by logic, you give Mandy Rose the Money in the Bank contract for the women. And then she gets a SmackDown Women's Championship match, depending on what happens at Money in the Bank, with Becky. So Mandy and Sonya win here in a very quick matchup. The match was quick. No one cared. Then Paige came out and said that Sonya and Mandy would face Kairi and Asuka next week. Okay, I guess. Okay. Matt Hardy did a backstage interview where he said that Jeff has had a surgery and he'll be back soon. Then R-Truth walked up and said that he came up to tell him something, but he forgot. Matt asked if it was about Lars Sullivan. R-Truth said he wishes he could forget Lars's hands like are bear traps. Then Sullivan was suddenly there. This did not end with a Matt R-Truth, as Lars Sullivan made a quick and brutal work on both of them, which included R-Truth being powerbombed through a table. I like the fact that now they're starting to build up Lars Sullivan. I want to see him in a match. I want to see Lars Sullivan in a match. Please. Please. You want to build him up as a credible monster on SmackDown Live? Put him in matches. Have him win matches. It's that simple. They showed a Aleister Black promo where he was in a dark room talking about very dark things. He is both our wrath and our salvation. He apologized to his opponents for his need to avail at their expense because they are the embodiment of the sins in which he speaks. Now he needs forgiveness for his own sins, which he shall see in a form of victory. Listen, I love Aleister Black. Coming out of NXT, he was one of my favorites. Coming out of NXT, let me say this now. If they build Aleister Black the right way on SmackDown Live, he's got the potential to be WWE Championship material. Now, I like how, they're doing this vignette thing. I like how, he's being dressed in all black and he's looking at the camera being all serious. I like that. I want to see him in the ring. We seen him on Monday Night Raw in the ring. He's great in the ring. Put him on SmackDown in the ring. That's all I want to see. Finally, guys, main event, we got AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn versus Kofi Kingston in a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Now, I heard this match wasn't that bad. I heard the match was not that bad. I heard that Sami Zayn hit the Blue Thunder Bomb 3 times. Now, I love the Blue Thunder Bomb. I think that should be his finishing move. The Haluva Kick should be his signature move, and then the Blue Thunder Bomb should be his finishing move. I'm reading here that Zayn hit the blue thunder bomb while Kofi was distracted and got a close 2 count. There was a point in that match where Sami could have won the WWE Championship. Then he hit another blue thunder bomb for a second 2 count. KO was in the entrance ramp, not wishing that Zayn would have won the title there. Then Zayn nailed another blue thunder bomb for yet another 2.5 count. Suddenly, Kofi nailed Trouble in Paradise and retains the WWE Championship. Now, I get why they didn't pin AJ here. I get why they did not pin AJ here. Simply because he has a matchup against Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank for the Universal Championship. I'm asking myself, why is AJ, and I'm reading here in my notes, why is AJ getting a WWE title match? What's the logic in that? What's the logic there? There's no logic there. Why is AJ getting a WWE Championship match? Now, then I ask the question, what if AJ won the title and takes us to Monday Night Raw? You got to kill the brand split there. You got to kill the brand split. You have to kill the brand split there. Because you're not going to have 2 world champions in the same roster, in the same brand. Or unless if AJ wins the title and that puts him on SmackDown. Then you got Roman on fucking SmackDown. And then I told myself, during the fucking superstar shakeup, you're not gonna have AJ and Roman on the same roster. You're just not. You're just not. Yeah, sure, one time before the brand split, they were on the same show. Yeah, sure. But we're in the brand split. One different brand and the other brand. So I kind of figured that this match was kind of predictable, but at the same time, I heard that the match wasn't that bad. I heard that the ending was really, really good. But there was a point in that match where Sami Zayn could have won the WWE Championship. And to be honest with you, I don't know how I would feel if Sami Zayn was to win the title. Then again, I asked the question, what has he done to get a WWE title match? Nothing. He had one match and then shitted on the fans every single week ever since. That warrant a championship match? I don't think so. I don't think so. But Kofi Kingston retains the WWE Championship as SmackDown goes off the air. I could tell the show is completely boring. I could tell. From what TM told me on text messages, he told me that SmackDown was boring. I believe it. I wonder what the rating is going to be for SmackDown Live this week. I just wonder. I just completely wonder. I don't know what they're doing with this wild card rule thing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Listen, I didn't even watch Raw and SmackDown this week, and I could already tell. As a wrestling fan for over 20 years, I can tell. This is not the right way of going things about. It's not. If you're going to institute the wild card rule, you might as well kill the brand split. You might as well. Because I'm hearing that NBC Universal, that NBC Universe, USA, and Fox wants to kill the brand split completely. They want to kill the brand split. They want to kill it. You know Vince is going to listen. Oh, let me say this now. Kofi Kingston defending the championship on back-to-back nights is not going to improve the ratings. Roman Reigns is not going to improve the fucking ratings. It's not. It's not. Nobody right now on the Raw and SmackDown brand can even bring up the ratings. No one can. No one can. And that's sad. And that is fucking sad. Now, that is the end of SmackDown review. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed SmackDown review, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. And if you guys are new to the channel, show your support by hitting that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for all notifications. Check out Monday Night Raw review from this past Monday. The worst episode of Monday Night Raw of 2019. Don't at me. Link to the Raw review will be in the annotation on the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Check out episode 20 of the reality podcast where Bray Wyatt is working on Harper being a part of the Firefly Funhouse. Link to episode 20 of the reality podcast will be in the annotation in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Check out episode 19 of the reality podcast. Is Jon Moxley on his way to AEW? I don't know. Maybe. Link to episode 19 of the reality podcast will be in the annotation above in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. If you guys missed Throwback Thursday from this past Thursday, we reviewed the 1998 King of the Ring, one of my favorite all-time pay-per-views, where it featured the greatest Hell in a Cell match of all time. Link to Throwback Thursday will be in the annotation above in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Now, this is the official home of the reality podcast, so make sure, starting next week, you guys are connected with me on social media. Now, if I do get my Twitter account back, according to, depending on the appeal, Twitter will be your boy Chris183. I no longer have Instagram, so do not follow me on Instagram. And Snapchat, Chris Most Hated. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, ringing those bells, guys, for all notifications. I will probably do an NXT review tonight. I probably will, depending what time I get home from work. I'll probably give you guys NXT tonight. If not, I'll probably give you guys NXT tomorrow. And then Throwback Thursday, you'll probably get Throwback Thursday. Probably Friday, if anything. I have no idea what I'm doing now with the schedule thing because the Yankees are still here till Thursday, until tomorrow, which today is Wednesday. The Yankees are back home until tomorrow, so I don't know. I'll probably give you guys NXT tonight. Depending on what time I get home from work, I'll probably give you guys NXT tonight. So I'll see you guys then. If I come back home early tonight, I'll give you guys NXT. If not, I'll give you guys NXT and Throwback Thursday tomorrow. So, there you go, guys. You guys will get a double upload either today or tomorrow. With either right now with SmackDown Live and NXT or NXT and Throwback Thursday tomorrow. And I have a really good pay-per-view to review for Throwback Thursday. So, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for notifications. And I'll see you guys either tonight for NXT or tomorrow night for a double upload. So then, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video on social media. And I will see you guys later on tonight for more content right here on the channel. So then, I am Chris. Thank you so much for watching.